Howdy, dorks. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's it going? Good afternoon. It's a Monday. It's a Dwarf Fortress day. It's an Unchowder day. Hooray! How's it going? How's it going, JM? Happy Monday. I am here. I sure am here. And we're gonna keep going. I guess we're at the tail end of an adventure here. This has been our largest adventure so far. This is episode 4 of the same adventure. Holy cow. We haven't even had one adventure span multiple episodes before this, and now this is episode 4 of this adventure, and this adventure is like the second adventure our main character's been on even. So Irsad is like a very important person in our mythos now at this point. So that's kind of cool. Big adventure, very big adventure. I think you weren't around for the tail end of last stream, and we did kick some butt. We managed to do the two main things that I wanted to do. We defeated a pair of night trolls. That was quite iffy, but we did it. And then we went to the necromancer tower. We did not defeat the necromancers, but we did steal the slab. And that's where we ended. I have the slab. We are all still alive. The necromancers are still alive. There were plural necromancers in the tower. And it was kind of going nuts. If you recall, when we went to that first goblin fortress, we showed up and chaos started happening. Similar thing happened in the necromancer's tower. The zombies and the experiments and the necromancers themselves, I think, were all fighting each other. And I don't know why. I have a suspicion. I think what's going on is the fact that we're playing as an undead character is doing some weird stuff in the background as far as like who's loyal to who and all the different things. There's a cat here. I don't know. Who knows? Long story short, there was a lot of chaos, and we snuck and jumped and ran through all the chaos. Ended up grabbing a handful of books and stuff, and then grabbed the slab, and then booked it out of there. Just barely made it out, and that's where we stopped. So there we are. We have slab number 2. We have stolen 2 separate slabs in this world, and now all that really needs to happen is we're gonna bring this slab to our fortress, and then I'm gonna retire these characters in our fortress because they kick butt. They kick absolute butt. The problem if they don't have the slab, I don't think it makes a big functional difference. The necromancers don't functionally use the slab after it's been created. Really what happens is the slab is how you make necromancers, but once the necromancer has been made, once a person turns into a necromancer, they don't continue to use the slab. So we haven't really prevented them from necromancing. In that sense, it may prevent them from making new necromancers. I don't know if that's actually functional, but you can also become necromancers off of, like, from books that are written from the slabs. So if they still have a book that contains the secret of life and death, they could still make necromancers, but who knows? We got out of there real quick because everything was attacking us, and it was a complete shit show. So I got out of there, and we're gonna see a lot of this stuff. I mean, especially with adventure mode, but a lot of the stuff with necromancers and slabs and stuff are things that a lot of people have done things with in Dwarf Fortress before, but not me. This is all kind of new stuff for me. Messing with the slabs, messing with undead characters. I have a lot of questions too. So maybe some of them will be answered someday. But one thing that I know is that each slab creates a slightly different kind of necromancer. So if you'll recall, our first necromancer, Shem, created Irsad, our adventurer here, and each kind of necromancer will create a specific kind of intelligent undead. So we're a frozen hunter, I believe. I think is what it's called. And that gives us like ice shooty powers, which Irsad himself can't use because he's missing an arm, which is super fun. But all of the intelligent undead that were in the Necromancer Tower were using different powers, and they were terrifying. That was terrifying. If we weren't playing as an undead character, I think we would have died immediately. Because all the intelligent undead in that tower were pointing, and then we were breaking out into blisters and falling over and getting nauseous and just being like we couldn't stand for more than one round at a time. We just kept falling over because they're just like covering us in blisters from a distance. But now we have the slab, which means we can make a necromancer who has those. We can make a necromancer who can create undead characters who have those powers. So that's a bridge to cross at some point. We're gonna make something nasty in the long run. But right now the focus is wrapping up this adventure with these two characters. And that probably won't go. That'll probably not have too much drama involved. We'll probably kick a little bit of butt along the way. But I'm not gonna get too distracted. And then I think we might do another adventure before returning to fort mode. I think that's the plan. Maybe we'll go rescue that kid. Maybe we'll go rescue that the one baby that got kidnapped when we were playing in fort mode, and do that as a different adventure, and we'll call that good. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. Kind of a summary of what's happening so far, or what's been happening. I don't know. Adventure. Today's episode is brought to you by a slab with some words on it. Don't know what they mean. But also by you clicking on buttons and hanging out and watching the VODs and joining Discord and all that good stuff. That's the mysterious slab that is giving me cosmic knowledge these days. So I appreciate you being here and hanging out. And that's all I gotta say about it, right? We're gonna pop over here. Gonna load up the game, and we're gonna figure it out. Save the baby. We'll do our best. I also don't know. I know you can save kidnapped children in fort mode. I don't know how. I don't know if it works the same way in adventure mode, but we'll find out. So here we are. We are just outside the Necromancer's Tower. There are clearly some scary things abroad. Hello, cat. No. You go there. You just moved us? Okay. Are we still good? Are we all here? Hey, look, an owl. So we're on the rhino. There's our friend. If I look at my inventory, we are still Irsad. We're Frozen Hunter. We have a bunch of names at this point. We actually lost one of our horns somewhere in all that stuff happening yesterday. Upper front teeth are gone. Front horn, his right horn is gone. But other than that, we're kind of okay, right? We're as healthy as we can be, being dead and all. And that's kind of where we are. But then our inventory. We got all of our stuff. We have way too many coins. We have all those weapons. But here's Kodor Nekthgon. On the writing, there is writing on the slab, but I cannot read. But I know what's there. At least I'm relatively sure what's there. But we also grabbed a handful of books and scrolls and stuff. The Great Burn Post, which is the name of this tower that we just left. Tossed Lash Chase, The Truth, The Forest Within Reason, The Wise Pulleys Entangle, Wart Scholarly. That's a great one. Afterburn Post, and The Truth About the Mountain Halls. Wart Scholarly. We're gonna have to figure out what's on that one because that's hilarious. It sounds like a serial publication. A chubby barn owl. Okay. Anyway, main thing that we're doing here. Yeah, creatures known to be dead. We defeated the dark monster spouse and its spouse. Pretty sure. Can anyone take out a necro tower? Kind of. I mean, the main thing was that it was just swarming with undead. There were a lot of things in there. If you had a force large enough, then yes, but they have quite the horde there. Is the main thing. But something that we can start doing from our fortress when we go back into fort mode is we can start sending squads out from the fortress to sites like this, and they'll attack off screen, so we wouldn't have direct control over them, but we can do stuff to this tower from our fortress kind of indirectly, or directly, but we don't get to see it directly. Retire this character. Can you unretire them yet later? Yes, absolutely. And that is kind of the plan. And in fact, we already have with this character. This is this character's second adventure. We had... He was alive, and then he died, and then he was turned into a zombie, and then we unretired him and continued as a zombie, essentially. So that's cool. I also want to say that we got... These are our friends. We ended up getting... They died in the first one. They died so hard. Blind cave ogres, man. It was not even close. I want to say that Niri got another quest from our person. Yeah, an order from Akgush. Drive off a kobold from wheel plates. And that's over there. So, I mean, that's the direction we want to go, basically. So we're going to head in that direction. And we're going to call that good. Gandalf the Grey Claws. Yeah, why not? Yeah, of course. No reason you can't just come back from the dead years later. All good. See, we're being chased, aren't we? Should we... No? Oh, I wonder where they're going. Are they going back, like, to our home? You know what? No. Screw it. Zombies suck. So we're going over here. Wheel plates. You've been ordered to drive Placa de Pingas from wheel plates. And we're just going to kind of poke our head into a couple places as we walk by. And of course, I did it as our friend here. That is fine. We're not hungry or anything. Oh, we've been here. We've totally already been here. Yeah. I've been here like 3 times now. Okay, got it. I'm going to switch to Irsad here. And I want to say that we poked our head into this hillocks at some point. Who knows? This hillocks is the one we want. Zeep check? I like that. So this is, in theory, I mean, these are the ruins of wheel plates, right? Cobald hillocks. So we're gonna see if we can find a random little kobold somewhere. Long live the cause. Hey, look! A hook-nosed goblin trapper. I have a hunch what your name is, except that you're not going to be able to tell us because these kobolds don't talk. Greet. Hello, my name is Irsad. Praise Rivers. And then you do nothing. Yeah, you're not gonna say anything. Okay, well, I'm gonna combat you. Right, just a nice heavy strike in the upper body. You bash the hook-nosed kobold trapper in the upper body with your hammer, bruising the muscle, bruising the lung, through the tunic. Having trouble breathing, is propelled away by the force of the blow. It's actually in the air right now. We hit this kobold so hard in the chest we knocked him up into the air. It's an emote that has no actual reason to exist or actual case for using. Those are the best ones though. You mean like these? I mean these have a reason they exist, but they don't have a use. So this kobold is gonna fly off and then our friends are just gonna finish it off. Cool. Did that complete our quest, I wonder? If we go here, complete, report back, excellent. I don't know that I feel the need to report. I mean, I guess we could real quick. I guess there's no real reason not to. It's not too far from here. I'm gonna mount. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Mount. There we go. And I'm assuming you had nothing. You literally had a tunic. You literally had a tunic. That's gonna be like the only person here too, right? Is there no one else here at all? Oh, a different kobold, a drunk. A kobold drunk. I assume it's a pun on mod check as your head mod for FM Girl, but I use it to check in on Zeep. Don't think Alice put that much thought into it. That's fair. I know how that goes. I'm just gonna attack this drunkard. These characters are very belligerent at this point. Falls over, jeez. We're just gonna... Come on. Attacking. Yeah, I just want to do... Okay. You're still alive? How are you still alive? Struck down. Okay, there we go. And you had nothing. You had blood. Now we get to see your name. Jickerbithaden. Okay, sure. Oh, come on. And Osime keeps falling over. Come back. Perfect, okay. I think we're good. Now the question is, do we bring the human with us? Back to our fortress? Because this is a human that belongs to this human town, this human castle over here that our warthog person or wild boar person, oh dear, is part of. There's all sorts of stuff going on. I'm curious. Oh dear. These might be like zombies from the tower that we've rustled. We've rustled some jimmies, I think. They're not. Come on. Duolingo is teaching me about Oktoberfest, and now I want German food. I have some beer in the fridge. Not really German beer, though. There's so much junk going on here. Jeez. Okay. Clearly there is stuff going on. Oh, here we go. Zombie? Zombie! Okay, so clearly the zombies from the tower are just hanging out and going around the countryside, which is exactly the kind of thing that we want to prevent. So hilariously, our undead person is not naturally opposed to the zombies, but the living people are. I think, could we just take off its neck real quick? Maybe? You bash in the neck, bruising, tearing, struck down. Oh, that didn't take long. Okay. Perfect. Wow, okay. The zombies, the normal zombies are not that big a deal. It was all the other stuff that was really causing problems. More into German sausages, although being a vegetarian now, this is hard. I wonder if there's any good vegetarian sausages coming out of Germany. I know that in the US we have quite a bit of vegetarian sausages to varying qualities, but they exist. There's one in autograph. Oh, there's another one up there. But Kajeth is gonna take care of it before we can even get there, I bet. No? I'll help you. Oh, come on. Same charges the corpse. Gores the corpse in the claw. Cool. That sounds like a good thing. There we go. That's 3 dead zombies. And then, is there anyone in here? There is a human in here. Hello. I saved you, didn't I? Oh, you were asleep. I saved a human in the night from 3 wandering zombie kobolds. Corn used to be a vegetarian bratwurst, but they discontinued it. Oh, really? I know Corn the brand. I didn't know that they did sausages. Maybe that might have been the problem. There's good veggie sausages and burgers, but not really German style. Yeah. Human friend? Friendly, at least. I want to say that he's going to be part of our this human civilization, which we are generally friendly with. But you know, you have fun, and we're gonna continue on. Clearly, are still things going on around here. Like, are you can't just pass time on the world map? That's interesting. Whatever. Well, we're just gonna go back into our friendly castle here. Say hi to our Baron friend. Tell him that we did the thing. Then move on. Oh, they're just all gonna be asleep, aren't they? Though I bet the Baron isn't asleep. I have a hunch. Yeah, they're just all asleep. Oh! Oh no, that's the corpse we dropped off. Oh my goodness, I got a little scared there. That's all good. Start conversation with Baron, right? Yeah. Except that I want to be Niri, because he's the one who's actually in service to this Baron. The Baron, hello, it is good to see you. The servant of marriage greets you. I value your loyalty. Hopefully your friends can dissuade you from this foolishness. What foolishness? Are we like... I don't have like our stuff out or anything. I'm not sure what foolishness you mean, but give report pertaining to service of the hearth person. Placatapingus has been driven from wheel plates. Commendable, your loyalty and bravery cannot be denied. And that's all you're gonna say about it, huh? I'm not gonna request a new quest. But how are you feeling? Oh, where's Ukap? I cannot give in to sadness. Yeah. I think we're good. Niri will continue to be a hearth person, but we're just not going to take another quest because why? And I'm going to take this random scroll, and maybe this one too. My thoughts on the keep. You know what? I'm just gonna get. It is terrifying. Get a meditation on the goblins. Have a nice steel shield. And some big ol' weapons. Okay, whatever. That's the corpse of the thing that we killed. Or one of the things we killed. Corn do loads, but I think they might be UK based, so that would explain bigger range here. Perhaps I have a bigger stake in knowing. Oh, that's fair. I paid a little bit of attention. I think the main ones that I've been enjoying, I guess, have been the impossible ones. Like I do the impossible chicken patties and the corn nuggets. Or not corn nuggets, chicken nuggets. I know Corn also did the chicken nuggets, but I don't know if that's still a thing. But they were pretty good. Or do we still have is our human still coming with us? Or somewhere. If we lose him, I'm not that upset, though. This is where we got him from. Move away, sure, whatever. And there we go. And now we're gonna say goodbye to all of this silliness for a while. This whole part of the world is just an absolute mess. I don't know what this is. That's not actually what I meant to do. And then there's that human castle as well, which I believe we've been inside at least. And then Run Ditch. We could check on Run Ditch again. I'm curious if anything's changed. It still says it's not controlled by anyone, right? It just says Run Ditch. This is probably my favorite. I'm not sure I know what you mean. So also, my brain is gonna be very slow today. Confusing name, but makes more sense when you're just buying this isn't chicken. Oh, I get it. Okay. They're just getting too clever, aren't they? There's also just a bunch of monsters in our forests up there. But I think ultimately we're gonna head to leopardbends. I think is the main thing. I want to say, yeah, so all the goblins that left are the fortress that the first fortress that we visited. They're not even that far, are they? They're just gonna start harassing fortresses from the wilderness, aren't they? I think there's just a bunch of goblins out in the wilderness here. And yeah, we lost our human, but I don't care. As long as we have our books and our slab, I think we're fine. And our rhino. I care about the rhino. But I want to see if there's just like hundreds of armed goblins just hanging out in the wilderness here. Yeah, here we go. Or not even armed. Lie Maker, Bone Doctor, Animal Caretaker. Yeah, look at this. These are all the goblins that got kicked out of that fortress. They're just gonna be... how about you yield? You first, coward. Okay. Is anyone gonna come, like, attack us, or are you all just gonna, like, freak out? They're not armed. That's interesting. Everyone who fled that fortress was armed. Like, everyone was armed, and now they aren't. Rhino, did we find it again? I went back a save. We ended up reverting the save. Or are you Are you coming after me? No, you're just being weird. Do we annihilate a bunch of goblins here? Because if they're unarmed, we could punch them to death without much issue at all. They're just all unarmed. There are so many of them. Look at them all. I don't see anyone with a weapon. Hello, goblins. All doing good? All happy? All just gonna sit here in the wilderness and slowly starve to death, right? That's not a problem with you? There are so many. They have yaks! A chubby yak cow. This is interesting. Discovered a river, hooray! I'm tempted to attack, but if we do, we're gonna get into a punching match with literal hundreds of goblins. Though this is gonna be like the easiest it's ever gonna be to attack these goblins, right? If they go back and if they find a fortress or start a new settlement, they'll all just get gear again. There are so many. I guess I'm curious if, like I'm not gonna hop off because our rhino was just gonna flee into this nonsense if that's what happens. The goblin lie maker really likes our rhino. You are amazing. I mean, we could ask for a cease to hostilities, but they're not gonna. I'm controlling Niri. It's still like they're not actively in combat with us or anything. Here we go. Greet. Hello, wild boar man. I'm Snowdub. Why are you traveling? I'm escaping from danger which threatened my former home. That is technically correct. A compliment. There's just no way I can believe something so stupid. Greetings, my... okay. Interesting. Deride flattery. Interesting. I'm escaping from danger. How about... do you have any troubles? Well, let's see, we got beasts, bandits, skulking vermin, bone-chilling horror, and the missing treasure. Nice. That's a good collection. Tell me about... no, not you. Tell me about this bone-chilling horror. There are foul goings-on over at the Tower of Harshwings. Oh, that's the other tower. That's the other Necromancer tower, I believe. It's gonna be like way down south. We're not gonna go down there. Not with this adventure. What do we do? Do we kick more goblin butt while we're here? Or do we just say that they're all having fun in the forest and move on? Don't care about your problems. Do you want to join me? Could I... show personal items, issue order, investigate, ask to join... on adventures. I'm sorry, my duty is here. Of course it is. I vote murder the goblins? Okay. I don't know that we're gonna get them all. I don't know. So the real question here is if I attack one, do we become in combat with everyone, or is this like a one at a time thing like it was in the goblin pits? But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say goblin lie maker is gonna get struck in the neck with a punch, and then but the punch is gonna make it a brawl, right? I think goblin lie maker punches you in the tusk and the attack passes right through. Good job. I think I'm missing that tusk. Right call to reset and get the rhino back. I think so too. There was, I think something else happened that we needed to reset, and I was like, okay, we'll just go all the way back. It was fine. It was fine. But see now, brawl. But, oh, and then you, and you, and you. Okay, so now we're in a brawl with everyone. Which, honestly, is I'm going to control both people. I'm going to combat, strike, I don't know. Lower body with a kick. Seems reasonable. And then Irsad is going to bite in the neck. You bite the goblin in the neck from behind, tearing, bruising, cool. And we have latched on. Okay, except that we backed away, I guess. I'm on a small screen, so if you're like, Jam, how did you not notice the rhino? This is why. That's fair. I can see you in heck, but the pixels less so. Yeah, that's fair. Well, and because we're on the rhino, like it's blinking back and forth between them, right? It'll just go rhino and then Irsad and then Niri and then rhino again. So the rhino's only on screen for like a third of the time. Casual bit of goblin genocide on a Monday night? Yeah, totally. Totally. I must withdraw. Yeah, they're generally not gonna like this, I think is what's gonna happen. And of course our rhino is like just gonna go off. Fine. Niri grabs, sure. Being on the rhino is probably not the most efficient way to do this, but I also don't want us to get separated. I think that's my main thing. And they're all like, I must withdraw, I must withdraw. So here's what I'm gonna do. Irsad is gonna take out maybe the halberd. Maybe the halberd would be a good thing for being on the back of a rhino. Or a whip. We haven't tried the whip. I think halberd. Gonna take out the silver halberd. Going to combat, yes, strike, head, heavy, stab. You stab in the head with your halberd, doing lots and lots of damage. Niri punches. And then everyone says, I withdraw. Oh, and then Niri yields? I don't want you to yield. I guess I am going to control both of them. But like now our rhino is panicking again? This is the problem. Our rhino, I think our rhino has been in too much combat. Our rhino doesn't like this anymore. Our rhino has suffered maybe a little too much trauma. But I also really don't want to lose the rhino. Like I'm barely controlling it right now. Okay. I think... I mean, now we're at no quarter with everyone. I must withdraw. Learned rhinos get PTSD the more you know. I mean, surely their brains are large enough, right, for bad things to happen. I assume that they're like elephants with their memory and stuff. I assume. I don't know. See, like now I'm telling the rhino to go down. I'm saying go south, and it doesn't want to listen. That's going to be the main drawback to all of this. Well, we killed a goblin. And like, they're not even going to have any junk for us. It's just going to be a bunch of unarmed goblins. Okay. Maybe this is a thing to do on another character. I wonder if we can send... I don't know if this counts as a site in the sense that we could send a squad from our fortress out here. Like we could attack another fortress, but we can't attack refugees on the world map, I don't think. Attack. Attack, attack. And now you're sleeping? That was weird. Okay. They clearly don't really want to fight us. They're all just kind of scattering. Which realistically I'm fine with, but... Come on. There we go. Whatever. There's a bunch of goblins there. I wonder if they'll ever figure out how to move on, or if they're just going to be there forever. But we'll make a mental note of that. There's just a bunch of goblins. I don't know what all these things are. These are the elven lands. I know there's a bunch of beasts in there too. But I think we're moving on. I'm also gonna like do a save and like back up the save before we go into the fortress itself. Just because I'm hoping everything works out nicely, but who the heck knows? Geez, there's all sorts of stuff just out here. Like, who are you? Oh, I only need to control one of them right now. It's wonderful to be out exploring the wilds. I'm glad you think so. Let's see, is there anyone out here? Hey, look, a giraffe. A stray giraffe. Is this one of our... Frail pangolin roots around. Oh, interesting. Claim. This is one of our giraffes. Somehow our trained giraffes escaped our fortress. Are you like you're in our squad now? Don't run off. You're my friend now. Come back. Okay, well that's good to know. Did you... I just ran off. Apparently giraffes are fast. It's a menagerie now. We're getting there. We have a minotaur and we have a bunch of rhinoceroses. We did lose all of our giraffes. And now I don't know where it's gone off to. Also, apparently maintenance is here. What? My partner's gonna get it? What? Okay, yeah, there's a dude in here now. Okay, so this giraffe, I have array giraffes. I really do wonder what all these other things are. They might all be giraffes. I think some of these are cave blobs. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop down here. I'm going to save and return to title. And one So this has been in the back of my mind as a thing to address, and now is the time to address it. One thing that I've noticed with reclaiming our fortress is that the creatures don't really stay put. I guess I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna back up the save, like, for real. And we knew that things like the Minotaur got out of his cage and things like that. But they would like stay in the same place. They just wouldn't be in their cage anymore. But there's also a couple of forgotten beasts in the caves, which is totally fine in normal fortress gameplay, because they're just locked in the caves and nothing's going on. But where am I? Okay. When you reclaim, things kind of move around a bit. So I did a couple of test reclaims, and what was happening was the forgotten beast just kind of end up placed inside the fortress at a random spot, which may or may not cause problems. And that would be silly, right? That's a game silliness thing, not a result of choices we've made. So I don't want to like lose a bunch of people in the fortress because of random forgotten beasts making it into the fortress. But we'll see what happens here. It's possible that when we get in here, when we get onto the fortress site, that we end up having some forgotten beast somewhere in the fortress terrorizing people. So we'll keep an eye out for that, I guess. But generally speaking, we are good. There we go. And I think I figured out what happened. Like, there's a bunch of cave blobs out here. I think these are the cave blobs. I clicked the button, right? It's gonna try. Okay. I think these are the cave blobs that didn't make it into the fortress. It's all going to be very slow here. Like, we had 3 characters who were bringing cave blobs, but then like our primary character, all of his cave blobs ended up in the fortress, but then the other 2 just didn't. And I think it's because they're like hanging out here for whatever reason. But also we have plenty of blobs, so I don't know that I feel the need to grab all of them. We're gonna see if we can get up to our secret lever. We're gonna try our secret entrance. And then we're gonna try to drop off this slab in the whatchamacallit, the treasure room. And then retire our characters here. Well, I want to see if we can try to like join the guard or something. If we can find our important people, but we'll see. It might also just run so slow in here because this is like a full fortress of like 200 people now. We'll see how slowly the game runs. But hopefully we can move around in there a little bit and get them situated. And hopefully we can actually find where the fortress is. Should be up here somewhere. Here we go. This looks right. Oh, I see a dead spider. That's a good sign. Come on. Also seeing are these holes. Yeah, there's like holes in the ground. We'll have to fix all that. That's not too unexpected, I guess. There's our big wall for our giant labyrinth, which we will not be entering as adventurers because, oh my god. I guess we could just like jump into one of these holes, couldn't we? But I want to do the lever. We put in all that effort to make a lever. I'm going to use a lever. And yes, it is quite slow. Well, it should be just like right over here. I can hear things inside. There it is. Come on. Okay, here we are. Okay. Going to pull a secret tunnel open. And we're going to stand here for a little bit and hope that the door opens. There it goes. Look at that. Look at that. Now we can go through our little secret tunnel here. And if I remember how the reset works, I think I need to pull the far one first. Because this is the arming, so I basically need to disarm the pumps, and then I pull the reset, which is going to close the door behind us. And now we're inside our fortress. We bypassed our labyrinth entirely. How cool is that? And then here's going to be our top side, whatchamacallit, our tavern, which has no one in it. Who knows why? But we want to go in through here. I see a human. I don't see our guards in here. I guess things like where people hang out and stuff probably works differently in fortress mode. Here we go. Here's a guard. Hello. Hello, I'm Shock Praise Rivers. Very cool. Oh, but you're not getting sound, are you? That is what happens when I close the game. There you go. My goodness. Who are you? You are a doctor. Are you the doctor? Hello, I'm Sirska Seerweather. Okay, so not one of the people we know. But here we are in the fortress. There's a cave blob. Let's see if I can remember how to navigate. Trying to remember what floor our nobles are on. Who's that there? A sunken ice spinner. Well, I don't hear, like, the sounds of a bunch of combat happening, so I think we're okay on the... Oh, the slime driver. That's one of our heroes. Hello, I'm Orca. It's Orca. Look. How are you feeling? I feel so good. Good. I'm glad. Oh, I heard... See, yeah, the Minotaur's in here somewhere. See, that's not really what I want to happen. Music goes unnecessarily hard in this game, and it is good. It is... The music in this game is so good. There's stuff going on. A force of evil has arisen. This is just talking. That's all just talking. But see, like, you're tired. Like we heard... Didn't we hear the Minotaur? A spineless slug who was crushed under my might. Nice. I am the nemesis of Thena. Interesting. Our wild boar person is just bragging about all the people he's murdered. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I think these are the nobles' quarters. So I think these are our leaders' quarters here, which are just completely filled with people for reasons. And spiders for reasons. So where's Titan Bonker is in there? Interesting. We know some of these. Oh, guard captain. The guard captain's in there. Can I talk to the guard captain from here? Greetings, my name is Irsad. Life isn't a word rivers. Hello, I'm Arso. We're all just milling about. Oh, yeah, see, Skinny Minotaur. I want your bones for my mill. Are you just... Like, are you actually in combat with anyone, or are you just shouting downstairs? Skinny Minotaur, I'll eat you all! But I don't see, like, combat happening. Continue conversation. Ask to become a guard. That's what I want, right? I think that's what I want. I would be honored to serve as a guard. Will you have me? You're not worthy. I'm sorry. Well, I've killed so many people. How about... if I go kill... I want the things where I killed someone. Spread rumor of abduction. No. This list gets so unwieldy. Conflict in which a groundhog attacked someone. Imbo attacked you. Things attacked me. Summarize a conflict in which you attacked. Okay. Conflict in which a yak cow attacked a goblin in the sin of infamy. Huh. Do I not get credit for any of the things that I've done? Because I'm dead? A peregrine falcon attacked a goblin. No. I attacked a goblin. And these are all rumors, right? Yeah. Interesting. Refusal to identify to the narrow towers. None of these are about me, though. Summarize the conflict in which Minnie died. It's occurred in Burn Post. Okay. I guess I didn't kill any of them, though. It's just a bunch of people fighting each other. So-and-so was slain. It was inevitable. Can I be a guard now? Nope. Continue. See, I wonder... Your refusal to identify to the insensitive ghoul. So that's us refusing to identify ourselves to the goblins. I don't care. Okay. Can I be a guard now? Nope. Geez, I wonder... Darko attacked a buzzard. That's like back from when we were alive. You attacked Damso. Damso attacked Niri. Here, you slew Statost Weresoil. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, that's at least someone that I killed, right? I slew Statost. Was inevitable. Can I be a guard? I'm sorry, there is no room for you here. Oh, because I probably have to have an empty squad. All of our squads are full. That's an interesting problem to have. Good to know. Well, where's Gra? Know about the leader. Ferocity of buckling. We're in the red on all matters. Okay. Well, I want to find a Gra. Maybe we can just join. As entertainers or something? I don't know if that is going to work out the way. There's a clerk, axe bolds, fish cleaner, a goose. There are so many people in here. Okay. Oh my gosh. And this stupid door is just packed. Is the Minotaur still shouting? Probably, yeah. I want your boats for my mill! Okay, well, we're gonna go downstairs. My goodness. There are so many people here. We're going to deposit our slab. Except this goes up, doesn't it? Jeez. See, there's like goblin blood on the ground. I'm hoping that's fine. And then where? This? Here we go. Niri's talking to the cave blobs. Minotaur is still shouting. Fortunately, I think we're just going down, and I think this is the right level. There's just goblin blood everywhere. Have to assume that's normal. I'm going to get off the rhino because I don't want it to end up in a cage trap. Yes. You're gonna stay. And then you, come on. Come on. Yeah, the two of you just hang out there. Come on. Oh, did it not? Fine. Hey, look, there's people in here. A metal crafter. There's a person in here. Well, there's our other slab. It is still there. Thank goodness. I'm going, well, it's gonna be 2 seconds. I'm just gonna go right here. Can I... How do I do it? Oh, I have to do it from the thing, right? I'm gonna go here. I want to... I don't want to throw it. I want to store it on the container. There we go. Perfect. Slab number 2. So, we have done that. We've not officially joined the fortress, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. I don't see a whole bunch of combat happening everywhere. Except where are you running off to? There's just llamas and alpacas everywhere. The Minotaur is, in theory, being stored down here. Of course, we won't be able to actually see it. It's just in a locked room. But in theory, these are all still secure, right? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I think what we're gonna do, I guess I really want to make sure that the rhino stays. Maybe let's do this. I'm gonna say retire at this location. And we'll do like a test unretire just to make sure that everyone ends up here. But that won't be like, I don't think we're gonna do that right now. Or we'll do the test right now, but we're not gonna like actually unretire. So now, we've had an adventure. We've had quite an adventure. In theory, we've brought back a slab, a domesticated war rhinoceros, and 2 ridiculous adventurers. And then we're going to unretire leopardbends. And it's gonna be like all a mess, but we'll. That's a thing. It's gonna be fine. We have 174 people, so a couple fewer people than we had when we left. But I think that's also kind of expected. We were at like 190 something. Who knows who left? Hopefully just people we don't actually care about. Okay, and then I'm just gonna look here. We have Niri. Niri is here. You are a soldier, you're down here. Oh, and look, there's the Minotaur. Perfect. Okay, so clearly you're just hanging out. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Clearly we can hear the Minotaur shouting in adventure mode, even if it's completely locked away. But it's not in a cage, so it's like it's not technically restrained, but it's definitely like in there. Okay, and then yeah, you have all this junk, and then there's just gonna be all that junk on the ground now, a bunch of coins. Fortunately, we're not too far from where they're gonna end up. But the rhino is here too. Tame rhinoceros. Now, can I assign that rhino to a pasture? Maybe that's the question to ask. Does it belong to the fortress in that sense? I want Osime. Yeah, look, there you are. Okay, cool. We have a tame female war rhinoceros who can breed with all the rest of them, and we'll just have a breeding set of war rhinos. That'll work out well. We still have all our nobles, right? Gra is here. Irsad is our clan tactician. Sako's our peacekeeper. I think these are basically all the same. I think they're the same. But yeah, like our squads. Oh, you need like a. Oh, interesting. See, there are spots. I wonder. But I bet like I couldn't. I doubt I could add them, right? Niri. Like I can't assign Niri to a squad. Army of War Rhinos sounds like a terrifying prospect. I know, right? It's gonna be great. If I could get, it's like we have a rock like ROC, if I could get a breeding pair of rocks, we would be actually unstoppable. Low key goal there. But we happened to get the one, and I have no idea how to get another. What Irsad. So yeah, I can't assign either of them to a squad here. But Irsad is here. I want to see, so Strow is here. Orca is here. I don't remember the rest of their names. Is Shem still here? Shem is still here. Shem is definitely still here. Okay, well, in principle, everything looks fine. Looks like this is going to work as good as it's going to. We do have that. See, that's the problem. But this is not going to be something we solve right now. Yeah, it just shows up somewhere. It just shows up somewhere and causes carnage. We might end up just like deleting it or something, because that doesn't seem fair. That seems unfair. Gives me flashbacks of my RimWorld Boomalope army. Oh, interesting. Went good until it was suddenly didn't. That sounds like RimWorld, and also sounds like Dwarf Fortress. But yeah, so there's that one, and then there's the other one, which is just still down there. So I don't know why, like, it worked. It was okay for the one, but not the other. But oh, I also want to check our trees. Oh, we have the same number of trees. That's interesting. Look at our plants and our little river and all that stuff is all going good. Okay, so we're gonna say that that's as good as it's gonna be. We're gonna quit without saving. And then yeah, we're gonna continue. We're gonna make another adventure. The process of retiring and unretiring the fortress has become slightly cumbersome, so I don't want to do it like every freaking time. So I think we're just gonna do like pairs of adventures. Go like 2 years in fort mode and then do 2 adventures. I think that's gonna be how we do it. But we have all of these characters. Look at all of these characters we've made at this point. We have Srow and Irsi and Rurik and Orca and Canner, and then Darko and Irsad, and then Silsa and Solon and Shem, and now Niri. So Darko is also an intelligent undead and is somewhere, just somewhere out here. Darko's in a little bit less good shape because he's missing his bottom half. So not quite as kick-ass as Irsad has been. Silsa and Solon didn't do much. They were just like the escorts for Shem. But what we could do, I mean, we could do like, we'll do like the counterpart adventure to the one we just did. So we're gonna take Darko, and we're gonna create another person for Darko to be with. And then maybe this is gonna be, it could be another kobold, it could be a human, it could be anyone, it could be a dwarf for all we know. But then we're like these 2 characters are gonna be down here, and we're gonna rescue our kobold child. How about that? Undead buddies, yeah. I mean, they were buddies, right? And now they're separated. But now we can like reunite them in our fortress, potentially. As long as Darko doesn't get annihilated, which is possible. I'm gonna say, let's make a human. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, Gantrock? We're gonna say that we're starting a new adventure. We just retired our other adventures in our fortress. We're just gonna do another quick one, and I'm gonna say that we're from this human civ, Confederacy of Twilight, from Pesser Becker. You could be like from down here. Geez, Ruthless yelled. Dark human pits. So these are goblin pits that have been taken over by humans, and we could be from there. That's kind of interesting. Blushboard mesh mops. Hi, creature. You're in the way. You're actually in the way here. How about you scoot? Thank you. So that's over there. Plague sprinkle, that's pretty good. Friendly cluster, wire circles. Glen glisten, that's a good one. Thrower halls. Worm drill, horror trooper. Road breach. Charcoal sword, that's also good. Block webbed, these are all up north though. Crew system. Saved obeys. Silken bake and fuchsia bake. Cool. I'm gonna say I think being in one of these makes a lot of sense. It's the most Death Star part of them. Until they start exploding on their own in your own base during a siege. Yeah. That does sound bad. The name Boomalope definitely paints a picture. I think Plague Sprinkle sounds good. You're gonna be... What are you? A beekeeper? I don't know. To be fair, my big strategy when under siege in Wormworld is to die. That's a good one. It works every time. You're gonna be an armorer. How about that? And you are gonna be Nusby egg drooped the frames of nestling. The human ones are weird. Doto the foggy hole, a goddess of twilight. Interesting. The doctrines of breakfast. Faithful worshipper of Nusby eggs drooped, the frames of nestling, the goddess of festivals, and you belong to the doctrines of breakfast. I like it. We're an ardent believer of breakfast. And we're gonna be strong and tough because that has been working very well for us. Just kind of toss in a couple of these. Breakfast is good. It's the most important meal of the day. Or at least they tell me. I've tried shooting the enemy while dying and I've just not quite got the balance right. You're gonna be... I think axe. I think axe is gonna be a good one. Or maybe sword. Let's just do a human swordsman. What about that? Observer is good. Rider, sure. Shield, armor, dodge, wrestle, strike, kick. You're gonna be kind of everywhere. And you can read. How about that? You're a novice reader. You don't do... You're not going to do any of these. Or maybe, how about you're like, you're funny. You're kind of funny. Sure. His hair is wavy, his very long beard is neatly combed, his very long sideburns are braided. Interesting. His very long mustache is neatly combed, his very short hair is neatly combed, his nose bridge is convex, his teeth are crowded, his head is extremely narrow. I guess that tracks. His eyebrows are extremely sparse, his lips are thin, his hair is buff, his skin is ecru, his eyes are chestnut. Sure. Percy doesn't care if others take the time to master skills. He dreams of bringing lasting peace to the world. Okay, good luck. Honestly, fine, whatever. A copper two-handed sword sounds silly, but we could do like a... Can we do a steel two-handed sword? Nope, we cannot. We can definitely do an iron two-handed sword, though. Right? Iron two-handed sword. And you're gonna get some armor. And then, yeah, we don't need the sandals. Don't need the skirt. I don't know why everyone ends up with a skirt. Shield for sure. It still leaves you with some points to some leftover. Get some extras. These. Some extra prepared turkey intestines. Why not? And then I'm gonna say we need a horse. Unless the humans have anything interesting, but I don't think they do. Oh, they have bears. Could do some bears. Oh, and I guess I didn't check. I didn't check if our wild boar man still had his hamster. As far as I can tell, the hamster made it. Where's sloth bears? That's an interesting thought. You have horses, right? Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna say a horse. I'm gonna say bear. Unless they're super expensive. Well, they're not here. Sloth, dude. Maybe a sloth bear? I have the points for a sloth bear. Not like a war sloth or anything, but potentially funny. Where'd the rest of the... There's the grizzlies. So yeah, we could do... I don't have the points, that's the thing. We could do a grizzly bear, but... And then, like, not much else. Because I want to do, like, this. And then I think we're gonna call that good. I think I would rather a solid stick over a copper sword. Copper sounds like a dreadful material for that. It's definitely the lowest of the weapon materials. Definitely avoid it if you can, I would say. We are going to start in Plague Sprinkle down here. Now the question is, can we remember where that child was kidnapped to? But here we are. Here's our human Iwa and Darko, who has no legs. And no gear. And cannot stand. And we're also missing left claw. left claw and lower body. I'm really curious. You fall over. Yeah, I do. Can I get on the horse? I can get on the horse. Okay, good. Good. Can I? Oh, I can't jump. But if I can't jump, then I can't get off the horse? Am I just stuck on the horse now? Nope, come on. Oh, dismount. Here we go. Okay, you dismount and fall over. Got it. And then I don't think I can mount the sloth bear. No. Sloth bear is just gonna kind of be here. But I'm gonna mount the horse, because that makes sense. And then our human is just also here. Perfect. Aldenark playthrough, exactly. I guess we should find a crossbow. Because I want to say that this character is the one who's good at that. Adequate marks bold. Yeah, we're gonna have to find a crossbow. Just played him as a centaur. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We're gonna save. Gonna save and hope that everything's okay. Make him a wheelchair. Yeah, ye old wheelchair. And see, I guess we're gonna ignore that one. That was just an autosave from our test unretire. If we were smart, we would have started Iwa with a crossbow and handed it off, but I think we're just gonna have to find one. But here we are. We're in these goblin pits. These goblin pits that have been taken over by humans. Oh dear, look at all this. But we are on the complete opposite end of the world now. Our fortress is way up on, like, above the edge of the screen now. So we're on the far south end of everything. And now I have to remember which place we need to go to. Ghoul Vices, Ruthless Yelled, Horror Castle. I actually think it's Horror Castle. Jackal Trampled. That's a really good name. Paddle Witch, that's also good. Kiss Cruelty, Scholar Curse, Menace Tuft. Horror Castle sounds delightful. I hope so. That's where we're going. Dark Goblin Fortress. Oh, it's not even pits. It's a full-on fortress. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. You're all gonna follow me, right? Okay, good. I wonder if we can find any gear in here at all. I guess we can find... And see, those are goblin. It's really just, like, the humans control this one and not any of the others. Maybe one or two others. We have to be careful. Come on, friends. Come on, new friends. Maybe just it's an ironic name? We can hope. You are really in no hurry, are you? Are you, like, super weighed down? No? You are under your weight capacity. Okay. You dismount and fall over. Got it. Mount. And it would be awfully cool if we could use our ice bolts, but we're also missing an arm with this character. Is there two? There's two songs going on right now, aren't there? It did it again, didn't it? Okay. Let's just... We're just gonna close the thing. I'll restart the game. There is just a little bit of fiddliness to this game, isn't there? Now is OBS gonna figure it out? There we go. Okay. I'm on the horse. I'm on the horse. So so we want to go like this way, of course. Could go around. And we ultimately want to be there. Yeah, I guess we just want to cut through here. So we'll just do it that way. Come on, friends. I guess I'm fast because I'm on a horse. I guess sloth bears aren't known for their speed. Oh, but I can do this. I need to remember that I can do this. We can just let's do a walk. Maybe they can keep up better. That's a bit better. Okay. That's less annoying. More trenches. Good. I can't imagine taking over a whole bunch of goblin trenches and being like, we should live here. This is a cool place. I would enjoy this. I would be so over it instantly. Over here. Stupid trenches. There we go. POV, you've been in the goblin trenches for so long that it's all you know. Can you imagine, yeah, being born and raised in goblin trenches as like a human? And then someday seeing like a human hamlet and getting culture shock from the way that humans normally live. That'd be kind of hilarious. In this world, I don't know how long the humans have controlled these pits. I'm imagining it's not very long. Like, I don't imagine that Iwa could have been born here, though I guess the way that the background system works in character creation, I think they end up being kind of created in their hometown, right? So technically Iwa was born here. How old are you? 34? I don't think the humans have controlled this for 34 years, but also he's from here. Right, yeah. However that works. All right, cool. Perfect. I was thinking that they've been fighting in the trenches for so long they can't go back to a normal life. Oh, there you go. I've just been at war for so long, this is my home now. Oh, look at this. Yeah, that looks kind of terrifying. That does look kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if we can tell which one. gonna be like this one. This is all gonna be like, all of this territory in here is gonna be awful. This is gonna be awful. But we're gonna hope that we find, and see, now we're both on here too. Hilarious. It must just be if you're traveling on, like, your companion owns the mount, but you're traveling on it, the game just puts the owner on it as well. For whatever reason. What are these? Silver barbs! Can I pick the silver barbs? I want it. Gimme. Give me. That's the color of dye that we don't have access to. Just growing on the ground there. I don't have a way to just pick it up off the ground. Also, it snows here, apparently. Right, I could pull hazelnuts. I could light it on fire. Yeah, I would love to pick some of the silver barb. Oh, that was a crash. There's a crash. I'm glad I saved. Okay. Fair enough. Why was that a crash? I'm going to delete this autosave. Because we've seen that the game can get a little weird when there's multiple saves. Probably should have done it from the folder or something. Can I just refresh? No, there's still there's an autosave folder, but it's empty. Okay. I think that's fine. And then you probably unhooked from the audio again. Okay. It is my one gripe with the current state of adventure mode, is just, it's a little finicky. It's a lot better than it used to be. It's still a little finicky. Fortunately, this area isn't crawling with goblins, at least so far. Try to do it faster this way. Oh, come on. Come on. I don't quite know what's going on there. Okay. Try this again. Oh, hello. That's a big one, isn't it? Come here. Come on. Do you have some crossbows for me? I guess let's get to a high point, maybe? Oh, hey, look. Prisoners. Interesting. They're just labeled as prisoners. Are you being guarded or anything? You're just hanging out. Greet listener. Please help me. Okay. My name is normal. Oh, we're still on our our assumed identity. Maybe Darko stays normal. Maybe Darko keeps his assumed identity out here. Please help me. Okay. Continue. Ask listener to join you and be rescued. Yeah. Wait. Sloth. No. Thank you. Stop. This isn't happening. Thomo scratches the skinny prisoner. Why? Thomo. Stop. Why? Do I need to be the human? Thomo. Issue order. Yield. I gave you an order. For real? Sloth Bear is a loyal member of the Human Gobbo Society, apparently. Which one did I talk to? You're now a recruit. Interesting. Thomo, you need to not do this. Issue order. Wait here. Thomo bites the prisoner. Why? Why? Do I need to take down my own sloth bear? I must withdraw. Thomo vomits. Yeah. Oh, I got dismounted. And of course this bear is gonna be like super resilient, right? Gosh dang it. Okay. Punch. Thomo is having trouble breathing. Yeah, I bet. Do I get credit for saving them from the sloth bear? Even if it's my sloth bear? There we go. Okay. You're welcome? So obviously Darko needs to get back on the horse. Right? But now the human is on it, so must withdraw. What did we say? I'm about to lose it. Okay, but now what are you doing? You're an ally. Okay. I'm not feeling sad right now. Okay. Can I... Does this go better now if I, don't have a sloth bear attacking? Where did they even run off to? Oh my god. Ridiculous. Okay, well. So clearly we can find prisoners and ostensibly rescue them. So long as our allegiances don't confuse everything. Man, they just booked it. I guess that was smart. Here you are. We are not in combat with you right now. Start conversation. Greet. Please help me. Yes. Asked to join and be rescued. Thank you. So now you're just gonna hang out with us, right? No? What? Iwa slashes. Why is the human attacking them? Stop. Why can't I tell you to... Okay, well, so if I'm controlling you, ask for cease to hostilities. No. Let us stop this pointless fighting. I will fight no more. Okay. Are we good now? And then Darko attacks. Oh, why? Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna control both of them. You are gonna step away, and then you are going to... You are amazing? Okay. Are we good now? Oh, but you died. You just straight up died. Okay. Cool. This is clearly not going the way we intended. And you had nothing on you. Going to lurk and go to bed. Have a good week. Sounds good. Have a good one. Hope you start to feel better and have a good rest of your week. Wish me luck that we can actually do this. I'm really confused as to what's going on here, and how to prevent it. But let's try. Like the blue should be refugee, right? This should be another dwarf. I have to immediately disband this party. I'm gonna laugh. I don't know. I'm not gonna find anyone here. Is this just complete folly again? Hey, look, birds. No, you do not. You do not need to fight the birds. This is clearly where we were. Okay. What about... Ah! Okay, ambush. Okay. I see weapons! I see a lot of goblins. I see a lot of goblins. And beak dogs. Okay. Well, this escalated quickly. I guess we should expect that with us being that close to a Goblin Fortress. Some of these aren't armed. Some of them aren't armed. They're just recruits. Okay. You have a bow. You have a crossbow. I believe crossbow is what I want. I think it's I think Kobold would be the other one. So I'm gonna see if we can acquire a crossbow from over here. I can't tell a horse to jump, can I? Uh-oh. I got dismounted. I jumped off the horse from a bolt. Okay, so now you are going to be, well, I guess we could also just mount again, right? Can I? No. I'm gonna control everyone here. Oh my god. This might be a quick one. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Darko is a little less of a beast here. So yeah, now we are just this guy. Well then, how are you gonna do? Strike. Slash in the neck. You miss. Good. I can't stand. Have I lost the ability to stand already? I cannot stand. That was quick. That was quick. Strike the neck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I mean, we're dodging, but... Is that the horse? Horse is doing better than we are. And by better, I mean it's just like sitting there and taking taking hits. Yep, there's a dead horse. Is this an attack? Yeah, it is. Well, I've improved my observation. Now we're unconscious. Are we dead? We're dead. We just straight up died. We're dead. Wow. Okay, well that just goes to show the importance of preparation and having legs. They lived as they died in the goblin trenches. It's very true. Now what? That was a heck of an adventure. Okay, so clearly, so I didn't realize that that was a fortress. I thought it was just more trenches. So that might be more of a fortress mode thing than an adventure mode thing to try and get that kid back. I wasn't planning on that. I was definitely not planning on that being so quick. So now I'm not quite sure what we're doing. I mean, I have a short list even. Adventure list to do. We've done like half of these things. And the other half... aren't easy. We haven't done much in the human lands over here. We haven't done much over here at all. We haven't done much in the bottom half at all. Except for just die pathetically over here. Turns out Horror Castle was horrible and well defended. Who knew? But what we could do, kind of. I was gonna say we could resume as our Gorlak person. They all register as being in there. That's cool. We could get Shem to read the other slab, but I would have to go back into... Or actually, no. Actually... Let's do this. I'm curious. Because usually what happens when you... Or except now we aren't going to be able to get in through the lever because of the thing. I didn't actually think of that. It brings us out here, but now the lever isn't activated. So that's cool. I'm pretty sure. I mean, cot falls over. Interesting. Because we could read the other slab, but we're gonna have to. It's gonna be a little trickier. Also, don't know why. Like, is this really our horse? He just gave us this horse. Yeah, that's our horse. And there's just a bunch of like dead horse things out here, plus a spider. We could like. Yeah, it don't quite work that way. Okay, that's what I figured. Dead horse things, yes. Like, I could make puppy skeletons, but that's not exactly what I'm here for. I think these are like goblin skeletons? I guess I could like jump down into one of these holes. Raise. Can I do it to one of these? No. No. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna climb down into this hole that just randomly... No, not above. That was wrong. Oh, come on. Move to open space. There we go. Oh, and then because... Hilarious. Shroud is gonna come find us. Okay. I think we can get into the fortress from here. Oh yeah, cage traps. Jeez, this goes so slow. We're just still hearing the Minotaur, which is fine. No, come on. Stop. Stop. Okay. And then I have to remember where we're going. I just want to get back down to that slab and read it. And then maybe we could make that kind of undead. Who's this? Is this Strow? Hilarious. So I had to, when we brought Shem here, I couldn't get Shem into the special necromancer room that we made. So I had to like reactivate Srow. So now Srow is Shem's companion in a technical sense. I think I can just go down. Where the heck is this? I have very little memory of this place. Ha ha ha, you're funny. This might take a minute. This might get us to, means Shem is also, like, quite grumpy. Sister practices in the soaked dunes. Seek this place to hunt Akkush riddle delights. But that's the Baron. See, that's so strange. So the allegiances in this world are a little odd. Like I want to be friendly with those humans, but Strow is like, go kill that Baron. This is, I think I know where I am. Because these are going to be the, it's the noble quarters. So there's a poet, and see, as Shem, I know everyone's names. There's a clerk. It's Moss Collector. There's Slava, and there's Orca, and there's Sacco. I don't see Gra though. And I can't ask you if I can stay. Because Shem still doesn't technically belong to this fortress. Shem is just here for whatever reason. I mean, the reason is that I told her to be here, but she doesn't quite belong. Yeah, nope, stop. Clicking all those ramps definitely screws with things. Okay, and then where did I go from here? Was it up here? Yeah, okay. Minotaur is having a time. Okay, here we are. Now, see, the real question is, do I like go into the cemetery and just erase a random zombie? But I wouldn't be able to control it. What I need is an adventurer who dies. I don't necessarily want to just kill one on purpose. Here we are. View. No, it's Secrets of Life and Death. Do I need to, how do I do this? Do I need to grab it? Get, read. You learn the secrets of life and death. You learn animate corpse. You raise forlorn one and create ghoul. So forlorn one. Okay, so now I can do frozen hunters and forlorn ones. Forlorn ones are gonna be the weird ones. Well, I mean, they're all weird, but I'll just put this back. But now Shem knows both those things. Hooray. Bring up the journey together. This is the life for me. Especially since I haven't gone anywhere. Can we make you any happier? Satisfied upon proving tracking, worried upon dwelling. Oh, we need to be extravagant? Is that the thing? If I go to knowledge, just a couple of poems. Oh, I wonder if I can... I don't know if I want to try to find our way up to the library. In theory, we could, like, make a book, right? Is that... How does that even work? So I could tell a story. I don't know. I thought there was the ability to make a book somehow, but I don't know how you would do that. I don't think I'm gonna bother putting Shem back in the hole. We can do that back in fort mode. Force of evil has arisen. Seek this place if you hunt. Tunum chirp moistens the Nakazamoth soldier, yeah. It's interesting that our fortress knows about all these things that were happening over there. To what end, I have no idea. I think we're just gonna retire. Doesn't really count as an adventure, but you know. It's a thing we've done. I do want to make a... I mean, do I... I want an adventurer that I can control that is a forlorn one. Do I just make someone specifically for that? Like, it feels a little disingenuous, maybe, to make a character specifically for the purpose of killing them. But I also like all the people that we have and don't want them to die. That's fair, plus character will just naturally die over course of play, right? Yeah, I guess if we have an adventurer die in the fortress, then they are going to become one of those things. And then they might get sent out into the world again. But yeah, so we got Shroud and Irsi, Ruruk and Orca and Canner, Irsad, Shem and Niri. Oh, but where's Shem's other friends? Shem had 2 other people. But they're just gone now? They were also, like, the least significant of our characters. And, like, who knows where Orca is? Like, some of these characters don't technically belong to our fortress, so sometimes in this screen, they just kind of wander off and they can be found in other places. Like, for you, I'm not gonna actually do it, but this says, like, now Orca can start out here. And I bet you if I do this, it'll be a different place, right? Yeah. Interesting. Now I'm debating what we're doing. I want to say... So if I do Canner... Well, I mean, I was gonna say we can go get our slimes back, but I don't... I don't think I even care. What do I care about right now? I might just care about Fortress mode again. I mean, we had one adventure that went 4 episodes, but I have a second adventure that's like stupidly short. Maybe that's fine. Do we just go back to do we go back to fort mode now? We did have a heck of an adventure with Niri and Irsad. The other thing that we can do, so this is something that I haven't actually done, but since we have so many people that are in our fortress, you can also, sometimes short adventures are good. Yeah, that's true, especially for basing. It was short, that's for sure. That's for dang sure. Maybe this is something that we would do in the future, but something we can do is create a new character. And like a new adventurer on their own wouldn't be able to start in our fortress, but if I create a new character and then pair them up with an existing hero or adventurer, then the pair of them could start in leopardbends because that's where the established one would be. So I can create new characters and just have them show up at leopardbends. But, I mean, maybe right now we just go back into fort mode. Makes this an awkward episode, but I think that's okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna back up our save again. I'm gonna quit the game. Here's my backup folder. New folder. And here's region 1. I'm gonna paste it right there. Clean that up. Okay. Our save is backed up. Okay, start new game. So now the real trick to this is going to be the whatchamacallit, the Forgotten Beast. That's the real thing. But if worst case scenario, I'm just going to delete the Forgotten Beast because that's silly. What a strange game mode I've invented for myself. 119. See, that's interesting. Why is that the case? Where have these people gone? Oh? Are we gonna get lucky with our... But see, maybe... I wonder if what happened... Oh, see, like, there's a bunch of bodies here. Well, now there's bodies. But, like, why? Is this from... Like, did the Forgotten Beast do stuff? Is that what happened? I wonder... I mean, that got closed, so that's nice at least. And then this is... Yeah, okay. So that worked. This part worked. So I'm curious, we have... Like, see, Shroud isn't here anymore. What? Yeah, okay, here. That's what happened. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that being how all these people die. Because there's no like in-universe reason for that to happen. Okay. So I guess what we're doing today is troubleshooting. We might just... Okay. And then it already auto-saved itself, but that's fine. I'm just gonna say that goes away. This is gonna be back to Irsad. So we're undoing our very silly adventure. And I think I'm okay with that. I think doing pairs is gonna cause problems. I mean, if both of them end up back at the fortress, I think having adventurers show up at the fortress and then going back into adventure mode is gonna cause weird things to happen, like a Forgotten Beast killing half our fortress off screen. Which is not my favorite way for things to happen. So here's what we'll do. Here's what we're gonna do. Gonna get our friends back in to the fortress. We're going to mean, realistically, I don't even need to put the slab on the pedestal, right? I think I can just get in there and retire. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. It is so... It's chugging. Okay, here we go. Maybe it's all the the slimes are what's slowing it down more than anything else. Here we go. Kind of. Come on. There we go. Glass there. Did I put floor there? When did I? Oh, maybe I did. I'll have to check in on that. Okay. Secret tunnel. At least this part works. Right? There we go. Okay, I'm going to pull this one, and then pull this one, and basically just go down into the fortress here. Obviously, we're not going to be allowed to join the squad, same as last time. I mean, I guess I'll store the slab. I bet that's kind of important. What's everyone talking about? I am the Strangler of Athena, whose insignificant name I struggle to recall. Where's the way down? It's this, of course. Come on. See, is there a forgotten beast over here? Yeah. don't think we can take this. Yes, start conflict with the Forgotten Beast. Oh my god. Slash the Forgotten Beast from behind, tearing the muscle. Niri punches, bruising. The snake slams into the blob. It shoots out webbing. Like we can get it in the head. I don't even know what this thing is made of. You attack, but it jumps away. Forgotten Beast grabs the mamba. A blob slams into an obstacle. I mean, like, who's even here? There's already so many corpses here. I don't know what to do about this. I should have just deleted this thing before we left. Neck. Does it want me to bite? It wants me to do a tail slap to its neck. Why not? You slap in the neck, bruising the muscles. My fight too. Niri kicks. Osime gores. Cool. What even is this thing? It is bleeding. Towering, skinless hadrosaurid. Has wings and is slavering, beware its webs. So even like a pretty dangerous Forgotten Beast as far as they go. But it appears to be made of flesh. You miss. Forgotten Beast grabs. Oh, and then our other boar person, Canner. Okay, strike, neck, slash. Caught in the web. Seme is partially free. Short engineer is partially free. Osime is completely free. Okay. I'm gonna keep going for the head, I guess. Just punch it in the head. Seme falls over. Dang. This is already immediately hairy. I should take out my hammer, honestly. Slime driver's partially free. Water buffalo falls over. Forgotten Beast scratches you in the head. Osime kicks. Forgotten Beast takes you down by the toga. Okay. I am now wrestling with a Forgotten Beast. Break grip, please. Did that work? Actually, let's do this. Of course, I'm like way overburdened, so I'm carrying a slab. I'm gonna pull out. Oh, please tell me I still have a hammer. Thank goodness. Yeah, remove. You take out the iron warhammer. Combat, strike. Lower body. And then bash. Partially free, you miss. Osime is free, you're completely free. Okay. Do we still have... What happened to... Niri? Is Niri just still here? Jeez, look how many people it got! How do you make that not happen? Oh, come on. And now I'm like... I just need to get off this thing. Can I... Webs make it impossible to stand. Okay, well that's good. How do I just escape web? Wrestle. Grab. It's not doing anything. I'm just webbed. So. It's just the damn webs. It's just these damn webs. Okay. What is this thing's name? Iltang hunger coils? Oh, come on. Can I not? Okay, I don't know the point of that. There's control panel. GUI launcher. There's ways to kill things. Kills any individual unit or all undead or all units of a given race. Caged and chained creatures are ignored. So here, how about this? How about this? That's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. I would like that to not happen. Please and thank you. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get back onto the site. And at some point, the beast will be loaded in the map, right? I don't know if it is at this exact moment. But if I say exterminate, then that's going to list the targets on my map. Bristleworm monster, scorpion monster. Oh, there's like a bunch of different kinds of demons. Those are gonna be like way down below. 55 Crundles. Okay. A minotaur. Oh, okay. Here, cool. They're right here. So now I want to kill Iltang. Exterminate. Kill of ravens flying around. Exterminate goblin. Exterminate all non-friendly creatures. No. Only visible. Include friendly. Limit. Instant. Vaporize. Disintegrate. Traumatize. Okay, but then how do I have to like select it? Exterminate undead. Can I exterminate forgotten beast? Or Like Forgotten Beast 20. Exterminated one Forgotten Beast. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what that did. I mean, I can already tell that the game is less bogged down by a Forgotten Beast being spawned in the middle of a fortress and annihilating dozens of kobolds immediately. So that's cool. Hoping that the other Forgotten Beast is still fine, because that would make me grumpy. But it's been fine in all the other ones. It's always been this one Forgotten Beast. Minotaur is still shouting. This is the kind of thing that I would normally do between streams, but, you know, whatever. It's one of those days. One of those months. One of those years. Oh, come on. Someday we'll landscape this hillside so we can actually approach on foot in a reasonable manner. Here we go. Okay. Hopefully the fortress is a little less chaotic now that there's not a Forgotten Beast roaming around in there. Oh. Okay. I played with my pet. How affectionate I am. Niri is quite affectionate. Can't lie. Okay. Well, things seem a little different. You didn't come out to greet us the other times? Yeah, okay. Now there's just webs everywhere, and you're collecting webs? Or just walking through them? Who knows? Okay. Hopefully there isn't carnage in here. This is all just water. People are a lot less chatty. I'm gonna hope that that's a good sign. Now that we're getting closer to everything. Where was the... I forget where the, the way down was. Wasn't it like... It was this way, right? Come on. Where's this? This is our wood stuff stockpile. Here, this is a way down, not the same way down we were doing before. Come on. There we go. See, here's goblin blood. And that's weird. A sprawling criminal organization has left our people living in fear. They have a fortress called Play Paint somewhere in the Hill of Velvet. Interesting. Yeah, I'm worried about all this goblin blood. Are you injured? No, you're just hauling a goblet. Those are bedrooms. Curious why there's just a random head there. You... Oh, that's our moss collector. Oh, because it's a statue. That's hilarious. Okay. There's just... Yeah, there's still blood trails everywhere. I'm hoping that's not indicative of something. But who knows? I guess we'll find out. Okay. Cage traps seem fine. Gonna just bring this way back over here. Okay. So now I want our slab. Store. There. Cool. I jump off, and then I'm going to retire at this location. Now, hopefully everything's fine. Fingers crossed. Means we'll have to try and do something with Darko again. But, like, and be wiser about how we go about that. So we don't just kill prisoners for no reason. Oh, I should have looked at what was going on over here. Oh, well. 180. Okay, well, that's more. Sometimes it pays to respect cultural bonds, I suppose. There are a lot fewer dead people, so I think that's a good sign. I feel like we had 190 or something. There's you, and there's you. Okay. Those are our two hostiles. There's a named magma crab. That's not ominous. But like we have Srow here. Do we not have Irsad? Seeded. Is there still... I guess I want to see... Let's do like a once over. Maybe if there's a pile of corpses somewhere or something. Oh yeah, all of our dye crops. Oh, and this is our dorm, right? So that's fine, realistically. Spiders are just everywhere. Most people are in their bedrooms. Or in Gra's bedroom. As you do. But I don't see blood. And then all of our all our gear. And then Shem should be over here still, right? Yep, there's Shem. Mm-hmm. And there's a rhino. Not the one we just brought. And I'm not seeing blood in most of these places. But we did find some down here, right? And see, it's like already gotten cleaned, I guess. Well, you're here. You're here. And you're here. You're there. Nako is here. I mean, that might just be... But like, what happened to Irsad then? But you don't have a leader. That's weird, right? Not the work orders, but these. Abysmal horses. Who did I have here? This might be... Oh, come on. What happened to Irsad? And see, like, you aren't here currently. And you aren't here. I guess I want to make sure that Irsad isn't dead. Maybe that's all I care about. There's a bunch of dead goblins and kobolds. No. Udib the peddler thief, that's right. But see, none of these are our citizens. We definitely had our citizens die here. Okay, I think mostly what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do some experimenting offline. And we're gonna hope that I can get this to a satisfactory position. And then we're gonna be in fort mode again. I think that's kind of what has to happen here. We do have both our slabs. I accidentally put this on the slab that's for something else. Whatever. Our stolen loincloth. Okay, and then someone's stranded? Oh, because I closed this door, because of course. That's fine. I just don't want, like, Irsad's an important person, I think. But we have Irsad. We have Niri, right? We have Orca. We have Orca. And then Canner's still here. And who was the other one? Rurak, who was also here. And then who else was there? There was Shem's two friends. Silsa. Who? And then there was Silsa and someone else. So Silsa's here. I guess I'm just hoping... Like, do I get to see, like, a list of all of my corpses? Corpses. No? Okay. Maybe Irsad just went wandering again. Which it's allowed to do, I guess. I don't know. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save and return. I have backups from other points as well. We're gonna call this an awkward episode. I'm gonna call this the end of an awkward episode. And then next time we're gonna come back. We're gonna be back in fort mode, and we're gonna go from there. I do want to figure out how to make a new adventure with our new necromancer powers. I'd love to have an adventure with the old powers too. We never actually got a chance to use Ice Bolt. But at some point we're gonna make like if we could make like a squad of people who are like one of each kind of undead, I think that would be fun. I think we could wreak some havoc with that. But we're not quite there yet. Yeah, so I guess sorry about the weird episode today. I had it planned to be a little more significant, but we'll figure it out. We're learning. When things don't happen, I learn, I guess. So here we are. I have learned. I don't know what I've learned, but I learned something. Come by on Thursday and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna be back in Fortress mode. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna do maybe a couple more years, and then we're gonna keep hunting for our slabs. We're gonna maybe make some adventures and kill them, and then turn them into undead, and then see what they can do. Because I'm really curious. That tower was kind of brutal, and I want to do those things to other people. I want to make goblins break out in blisters, and then maybe we'll take on that fortress down south with such an adventure party. So yeah, come by if you want to see that. Come by on Saturday. We will also be streaming, but I don't know what we're gonna do yet. So something, and then come by next week, and we're gonna do more forever. So thanks for coming by. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for keeping me company. Do appreciate it. Today's episode is brought to you by Slabs, plural, for whatever that's worth, and by you. Clicking on buttons and hanging out and lurking and watching the VODs and all that good stuff, and being completely unconscious. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your company, and I appreciate you being kind. I'll see you around. Thanks.